In just hours, late Congressman Elijah Cummings will be laid to rest.
Funeral service will be held this morning after 2 days of tributes to the congressman's life in public service.
WJZ is live with team coverage.
And we'll start with Mike Shue, who is now in Northwest Baltimore, and the body now of Congressman Cummings is just arriving. Good morning, Mike.
Yes, good morning, Tim. In fact, just moments ago, the hearses pulled up and the lead one with the congressional seal on the side contained the body of U.S. Representative Elijah Cummings. There was a military honor guard which flanked either side of his casket. It was pulled out of the hearse, and then with military precision, they pivoted and they slowly, foot to toe, walked Representative Cummings' body into the new Psalmist Baptist Church. There were 40 members of Maryland Police and Fire Honor Guard also lining the walkway as this ceremony was happening. They have now just walked off to reestablish where they're going to be for the rest of the services. There are hundreds of people already in line here. The first showed up at 4:45 this morning, as there are 4,000 seats inside, and people want to make sure that they are going to be able to get one. So to wrap up here, Congressman Cummings' body has arrived here at the new Psalmist Baptist Church in anticipation for the 8 o'clock wake and the 10 o'clock funeral here. I'm Mike Shue reporting live in Northwest Baltimore for WJZ.
Thank you, Mike. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle saluted his leadership.
Our team coverage continues with Sean Stryker. Sean?
Good morning, Lynn. Yeah, well, it was several days worth of services. Yesterday was a moving service at the U.S. Capitol where lawmakers from both sides of the aisle praised the congressman for his dedication to service. Elijah Cummings' widow lifted her hands in prayer at his casket. Current and former lawmakers, friends and family packed Statuary Hall inside the U.S. Capitol for an emotional service to honor the congressman, a civil rights leader who chaired the powerful House Oversight Committee. He's the first African-American lawmaker to lie in state here.
He saw inequality and worked to break down barriers and reduce disparities. At a moment of anger and pain in Baltimore, he walked with the people and brought them comfort and consolation.
Cummings died last week from complications surrounding long-standing health issues. He was 68. His political career began in the early 1980s in Maryland's General Assembly. In his final year, he often tangled with the Trump administration. At the ceremony, top Democrats and Republicans both praised him.
Perhaps this place in this country would be better served with a few more unexpected friendships. I know I've been blessed by one.
He never set out to be a giant, but he became one. He took on the mantle of an evangelist. He didn't work to prepare people for the hereafter. He worked to prepare people for the here and now.
If I can help somebody.
The voices of the Morgan State University choir filled the chamber, remembering a man who rose from humble beginnings in Baltimore to become one of America's most revered leaders.
May Elijah rest in peace.
Now, Vice President Mike Pence also paid his respects. Representative Cummings will be remembered as a true man of the people. Reporting live in Northwest Baltimore, I'm Sean Stryker for WJZ.
Stay with us for continuing coverage of the final tributes to Congressman Cummings. His funeral will be held today at New Psalmist Baptist Church, and we'll have live coverage starting at 10 o'clock.